This video is quickly going to walk you through how to find the circumference of a circle. Alright, so we've seen this figure before when we were doing area of a circle. So we have the diameter, which goes straight across the circle. We have the radius, which represents half the circle. And we have the circumference, which is the outside edge of that circle, that red line that you see. Alright, so circumference of a circle is kind of like the perimeter, if you've heard that word, the distance of the outside or the length of the outside of the object. Alright, but when we're dealing with circles, it's called the circumference. So, really quick, in investigating the relationship between the circumference of a circle and its diameter. So, how many times do you think the diameter can wrap around the circle? Alright, how many times do you think the diameter can go around that circle and create a circumference? So, if we have a picture of a circle, alright, and we unwrap it, alright, it should and it will continue to unwrap until about pi, alright? So the diameter of a circle can wrap around the circle about pi times. So that's where pi comes into play. So if we look at the very first example on our paper, and you look at your reference sheet, it'll tell you that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r or pi d, right? Which is a very simple formula and should help you a lot with any kind of circle. So if we look at example 1, we see the whole length of the circle, so that represents the diameter. So our circumference, which we're going to say is c, we're going to use pi d because we know the diameter. So we can use that one, and we're going to write pi d. And then all we have to do is substitute in our diameter for d. So we're going to take 24, and I'm just going to rewrite it as 24 pi. So that's the first way we write circumference. And the second way is we multiply it out. So we take 24 times pi, and that gives us 75.40 when I round. All right, centimeters. It's not squared, it's not cubed, it's just centimeters, because all we're doing is substituting in the number that we have and multiplying it by pi. Alright, so if we look at the next example, alright, and notice that this is not example 2, this is actually example 3, so just go straight down from the one that you were just on. Alright, we have to decide what formula we're going to use. So here we only see the we only see the radius, so we can use the 2 pi r formula. If you wanted to, you could find the diameter. That's really what's doing here, because 2 times the radius is the diameter. Alright, so whatever makes the most sense for you, but both formulas are on there. So I'm going to substitute 2 in for r. Alright, and then to get my answer in terms of pi, I'm just going to multiply the numbers together. 2 times 2, which in this case is 4. And then finally, I say 4 times pi, which is 12.57, once I round, km. Alright, and that is the 2 ways that you can find the circumference of a circle, depending on whether you're given the diameter or the radius.